Button, is it recording? Oh, there it goes. Now we're recording. Automation. That is the next one. And then there's one more. And then these two are just modded characters that shouldn't be on this menu. Automation. Let's do this. Like I said, I have no idea how to play this. You guys are going to have to bear with me. It seems like a lot of you guys know exactly how to play them. I don't necessarily want you to backseat me completely. But, you know, obviously same thing with those two are together. If I ask questions, that's your time to shine and jump in. PTSD.cat prime sub. Thank you for that. Bronze core, the first function you create each combat costs 0 until played. Function. Maybe... Is that those little guys that follow me around? Let's do it. Rise, servant. Sucks that this is my first run, so I don't get like the benefit. Defect first. Okay. What are we looking at here? Pretty trash. Pretty trash map. Kind of liking this, maybe skipping this guy. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe going this side path, a lot of question marks. Shop, fire, fire, shop, fire. Oh, what do we call the car? X-Man. Keys, if possible. I'm not gonna go for stage 4, personally. So I'm not gonna be too worried about the keys. The fragments, rather. I should look at my cards. Strikes, defends, of course. Replicate, deal 4 damage, encode, then add a copy of this into your discard pile. Encode means add the card to the sequence. I don't know what a sequence is, we'll have to find that out. When 3 cards are in sequence, their effects other than encode are merged into a function with cost equal to the highest cost card in the sequence. So, okay. First function you create each combat costs 0. Go to, draw 1 card, encode, compile, next turn, draw 1 card. Once again, encode, and then compile. An additional effect that triggers when this card, while in the sequence, is combined into a function. Okay, so if it's in the 3, we got 3 cards right now. And 2 cards with encode. Those are going to go into a sequence, and then they're going to pop out into something new, a function that we make. And once this gets compiled, the next turn after that, we get an extra card for it. Okay, I'm kind of grasping at some straws here. Draw 2. Next, draw 2. Replicate. I don't know, maybe do replicate plus. Act 4 isn't the heart in this. No, it's the whale. There we go. Okay, the function. So if I use replicate, it gets encoded into the function. This is correct. If I use go to, it gets encoded into the function. That is also correct. If I use one of these ones, probably won't be encoded, is it? It's not. We're learning. Let's do his little chicken legs, don't you think? Okay, once I do this, it's gonna create it's gonna encode it. Because it's gonna be the third function. What do you want to call it? Third card in the sequence to create a function. Words? There, what did I make? Oh god, it's ugly. Deal 6 damage, draw 1 card, deal 6 damage. It literally just concatenates, just boom, makes them into 1. Got it, I thought it was gonna make some special new one, but no. It's not a bad card, to be honest. That's a pretty good card. And it comes out free via bronze core, the first one every combat. Sure. Can get away with, yeah. Pretty strong so far. Seems pretty strong. Bronze orb, innate, deal 6 damage, gain 6 block, encode a random card with encode in your draw pile. Exhaust. Buggy mess, insert random status, gain 1 energy, encode, insert random status. Status cards. Right? That sounds garbage. Piercing shot. Is that a carrot? Deal 6 damage to all enemies and code. I'm really liking this bronze orb, minus the fact that it exhausts. That sounds like it's a good start. Safe start play. All cards are in code, lol. They're not, though. The strikes and defense aren't. 175 souls would become cursed. The shop is next, so I say yes, that sounds like a good idea. We'll just dump it off for 75. We got a net gain of 100 there. Besides the fact that we gotta fight this douche. You guys hear the music? Too loud now? I feel like it's kind of a waste of bronze orb immediately, but not when we get the function back. Maybe we'll get the function when we need it. This weak at the end of the turn, the doubt is gonna... Damn it! Horrible timing. Yeah, I don't think we're even gonna get through this guy's stuff. Turd buckets, man. We did horrible. And we did about 50. We should aim for about 50 every time that we try to kill him. Deal 4 damage and apply 4 poison. Encode. Compile error. Insert a slime. Compile error. It doesn't tell me what compile error is. An additional effect that triggers on this card is the sequence can be a negative effect, which is referred to as an error. Error is a negative compile. Still doesn't make any sense to me. Compile error is bad. It's a bad thing. Yeah, but what does it do? In A block, it deal 8 damage. Encode, compile error, insert a void. As in, like, every time it's compiled, it just makes a slime. It made it sound like there's a chance that the compile might be negative. All enemies lose 6 HP on a compile, deal 3 damage, encode, maybe delayed slice here. I think these are all kind of... I don't want to start off with a void and a slime. That's horrible. Errors give negative effects. Yes. There are cards and stuff that will ignore the negative. I haven't seen those yet. Delayed slice. It doesn't sound that good, though, honestly. Let's see what we can buy before we... Upgrade the next 3 cards you encode. 0 cost power. Of course, if they're already upgraded, it's worthless. Deal 8 damage. Encode. Compile. Gain 2 dex. Backtrace. Innate. Deal 7 damage. Encode. Compile error. Increase the number of cards in the sequence by 1. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Next card you encode causes X additional copies to be encoded. I'm looking at this Molten Egg, though. Start of the Spire is also just really, really great, but it's so costly. If I get the bowler hat, that's when I like the Spire cards. If I buy the Molten Egg, I can't get rid of the curse, but again, it's probably worth it for the rest of the game to have nothing but upgraded attacks. We'll get a remove on the question marks. Watch me. I thought that was gonna be removed right there. I was like, Ugh. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, just for a sundial? Half my health? Just like that. Third liquor. Strawberry. Oh my god, he didn't get the key! Ah! Best defense is a good offense, right? Rip that health. Look, man, I'm doing the best I can. E much? Good defense is a good offense. I am making no block build. Overload. Play a copy of each card in the sequence. They do not encode. So I could max play 2 cards, and then all of a sudden it pulls them out of the sequence, I'm assuming, which means they don't encode. Unless it's just trying to say they don't They stay up there to be encoded, but they don't currently encode when I play Overload. Bug Barrage. Add 2 wounds to your hand next. Cycle each status in your hand, dealing 7 for each. Discard a card, drawing a new card to replace it. Wild Beam Plus. Deal 13 damage, encode, compile, error, wound. The copies don't encode. I'm not liking that. We don't have very strong encoding things. And I don't want to deal with these wounds. There's some hidden aspect where I'm going to be able to use these statuses or curses to my benefit, but not right now. This one, I guess. Cycle each status in my hand, but... 14 damage. I'm just going to say no. I don't want to deal with it right now. I don't know what the builds are, so I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. You know what I mean? Might get me in trouble, but that's how I gotta play it. Bug sounds amazing. Adding 2 status cards, negative status cards to my deck every time I use it. Sounds like a loaded turd. Find and replace. Put a card from your draw or discard pile into your hand at a dazed where it was. Add a random card with encode to your hand. It costs 0 exhaust. It's a feature. Whenever you draw a curse or status card, gain 1 temporary strength and dexterity. Well, there you go. That's the card that we were probably looking for. I want to go get latest here on this one. Call me crazy. Make it cost 0. That's pretty good. 9 damage, 9 block on 1 card is also really good. Get that free. Overheat clears possible negative compiles. What do you got for me? Deal 12 damage, gain 12 block, compile error function is unplayable. Well, that's a loaded turd. Might be worth it right now, though, to get the damage in this single turn. Let's try it. So we get this bullshit unplayable card. But we got the damage out the gate, you know what I mean? Do something, do something. The shield is insane. One more status card would have completed that. That's bullshit. We failed to get 50 damage. Gain 8 block, encode, compile, gain 2 strength. Cost 1 less energy for each function created this combat. Gain 1 artifact, encode, compile, error. All enemies gain 2 artifact. Yuck. Yuck. I don't have any money! Choose. Deal 11 damage or gain 10 block. Encode the option not chosen. Piercing shot or branch. 11 damage, 10 block is pretty good for 1 cost. It's an exhaust card, though. Got a copy of the first card you play with encode each combat to the sequence cable spool. Rip. Couldn't afford it anyways. Got Strike Dummy. Strike deals 3 additional damage. That's pretty good. Dr. Howe, PhD, 2 months. Would you recommend Slay the Spire? Yes. If you like deck builders, this is one of the top ones you should get. If you're questioning Whether you want to play any deck builder ever, start here. Phenomenal. Sorry, PTSD.cat. I don't know if I called out that Prime sub. Appreciate you. Yeah. Bronze Orb plus. Left or right, chat? Audience says left, so I go right. This way I can only blame myself. Look at me working this boy. I shouldn't have hit him that last time. I should have waited. You want to hit him? You want to do just to the point where he's going to split? Oh well. No, I'm gonna starve. Do 4 damage 2 times, encode, compile, encode copies of strike. That's pretty good. Do the damage. Do the damage. You know, I'll go for the strength. I didn't know I was gonna get back this turn. Shit. I'm assuming that the strike... The strike dummy, that's a card containing strike. It should be doing not just 6 damage, but 9 each, right? Or maybe 6 plus 3 at the end. I don't know. You think I know what I'm doing? It does. 11, 11, 8. Does that make sense? How is it doing that much more? Because of my strength. That's pretty good. 5 damage, 5 poison, encode, compile error, compile error. I didn't go for that power that made us gain energy or power for statuses. I didn't frickin' do it, Kay. Appreciate it if you got off my back about it. Yeah, the boost gave it to me. It's pretty good. Why not just boost now? Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I'm burned. Got a scry card. 15 damage, 15 block. Function unplayable. We had that before. 13 damage, encode, compile error, wound. Are we gonna gain anything by... Yeah, okay, so the scry means that I can, like, discard cards. I look at the top 3 cards of the deck, and I have the option of discarding any of them. That's pretty good if we have, status cards coming up. We just throw them away. Or curses. Either or. Defect. What you got, punk? Boost now. I'm gonna actually... I feel like saving my bronze orb. I can just make my function right now, though. Gain the strength immediately. Okay, fine. You son of a bitch, I'm in. And 3 block, encode, compile, gain energy equal to the total cost of the cards in the sequence. Productive first turn there. Three block, 10 block, 8 damage. I can save it. He's not attacking. Strike him. Cut through his Poggy. Of course we get... Well, he just gave us the Void and our Doubt. And there's nothing to scry. If I scry right now, does it do nothing? Or it does nothing. Why don't you just shuffle the deck? Why don't you just shuffle the deck so I can scry the 3? If there's any other card that forces me... Oh, Jesus, here comes the damage, too. Worst frickin' time. Look at Salty Ball. Any other card that makes so that I need more cards, it shuffles the deck for me. And that one, it's like, Nah. Shuffle the deck. How about a nice hearty? Oh. More damage coming in. Well, I was doing well, and now I'm below half health. We just go ham on the weird cards that we made. This isn't the best! A lot of black though for these cards, so you know what? Screw it. Do it. We can't take too long though. The Dark Orbs. Nothing about a Dark Lord and end of the world. Scry. Good scries! Pretty good scries there. Appreciate you looking out for me like that. Why am I getting a void card every single turn? Of course, the game's like, what are you talking about? There's no, I didn't do it. Because of his abilities? I know that he's giving them to me. I'm just saying, that's a little OP that he's giving to me like every freaking turn. Shit. We're gonna die. Pretty powerful, haha. That's just, what am I supposed to do with that? Nothing. Nothing I can do to it. About it. I gotta put the heat on and just take the damage. I gotta tank it and just go. Yeah. I wasn't nervous. Me? I had in the bag the whole time, you guys. Scry 5. Encode all cards with encode discarded in selected order. That sounds pretty good. Early access. Innate. Deal 13 damage. Insert random status and code. Compile. Insert beta build. What's beta build? Gain 13 block. Insert random status and code. Hyper Beam. Retain. Deal 45 damage to all enemies. Put 5 void on top of your draw pile. When retained, lower its cost by 1 this combat. I'm thinking assembly here. Hyper Beam sounds like it's like, whoa, but like 5 voids. You do it once, and then the rest of the game, if you don't have Scry, you're done. Access is good. Innate. 13 damage out the gate, but I'm giving myself status cards. I think I'm gonna go... Early access is good if I had Scry, you guys. I have 1 Scry card, and it's been absolutely boning me in the neck. I need more Scry if I'm gonna get more freaking status cards, right? Hyper Beam is upgraded, you goof. Great, that totally changes how I feel about it? That means it's worse. Early access turns into making something a power. Right. Every time I go with what chat wants, I die. I just signed my death warrant. During merchant, boss, and elite combats, gain 1 energy. I think that's the best I got. I could go fusion hammer here and just limp off my molten egg for upgrading cards, but only heal. I was talking to Clock, you goof. Yeah. Got Slaver's Collar here. We only get extra energy when we're fighting big bros. Speaking of, smack dab in the middle of my map. I'm gonna weasel through this way. Samurai Fuchs 14. And where did the time go? Hope all. That's the 14 months, my friend. All's well. Hope all. Oh, ball. I was like, I'm gonna let that one go. Oh, ball as well. I'm feeling pretty good. Boost plus here. What do we think? I really, really wish it gave me more block. I'm gonna go with boost plus. It puts 5 on top of your draw pile. So basically the next turn, only the next turn would be ripped. Right? Yeah. Here goes, chat. Go. Full block, encode, compile, function, gains or retain. That's pretty good. Timing. It's good timing at least. Alright, can go ahead and do the damage then. Rough wall. 13 damage, retain, insert random status, gain 12 block and deal 6 damage. Well, I could kill him. Well, I want to just kill him or wait on it. Let's kill him. Another slime card though. Good, scry it! Scry! Yeah! He's done the scry! Could I be any better? Scry it again? Get out of this, Stripes. Give me that boost now. God, I'm just the smartest genius. The geniusest person. I just want to know what you do. This guy. This guy's gonna get away because of this. What did it do? Just block. It just blocked. Watch me get a bunch of slime. Oh, it was the wound card that it gave me. Got it. Ah, see me not do anything about being able to kill him. Can't kill him. One more turn. Full release. Compile. Function becomes a power which activates its effect at the start of each turn. That's pretty good. Okay. See, we told you. Increase all numbers on cards in the sequence by 1. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna go, instead of Dex, do an energy. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies in code, compile error. Add 2 wounds in your hands, cycle each status in your hands. Gain 5 block and code, compile, gain energy equal to the total cost. Yeah, that's invoked. Remember about potions. Numbers on cards in this sequence by 1. I don't know what that means, but I'm curious. Womp womp, womp womp, womp womp. So do it, machine oil it. Right, because I had to do that then, because if I Brown's Orbit, it compiles it, and then I would miss my shot. The blow. What does that do then? Just increases the numbers here. Alright, sure. +1 to cards in sequence means like +1 to the damage, block, strength gain, etc. Okay. Burn's not my favorite. That's boring. Get out. Bad turn. Bad turn. Replicato. What do I need right now? None of this, really. I don't really want the card that does block. I'm going to be able to do both of them. So why not do this, do the block now, so it puts the damage up there. Then do the damage. You get a card with the damage. So I permanently get the damage. You know what I mean? Maybe? Shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Am I scrying? Oh, get out of your days card. We don't really need the go-to either, to be honest. Get scryed on! Oh, I'm a failure. No, I'm not. Check this out. Block, 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 and more block. Get blocked on. Yeah, that wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened. 220, we got him halfway. Pro, 100 bets. Skull Vendor, I missed your 500. Been watching Huts 2 for about a year. First stream I'm making. Awesome. Thank you for the 500 bits, Skull Vendor. I appreciate you. Don't forget that you guys can subscribe for free via Amazon Prime. Prime Gaming. Another early access? Spaghetti code. Until the sequence is full, choose 1 to 3 random cards to encode. Legendary. Early access, I mean... It's so good, why would I not? I know that it's really good. No one had to convince me. Flail. Deal 7 damage to all enemies 2 times in code. Compile, gain 2 artifact. Dang, that's spicy. Whenever you draw a curse or status card, gain 1 temp, strength, and dex. Is also kind of a nice thing. It would enable me to think about taking these compile error cards. Overload, play a copy of each card in the sequence. They do not encode. Remove your curse. It's true. It has, you know, I have the ability to scry it away, but... You guys don't think 14 damage to everybody plus 2 artifact that's not worth it? Flail's looking hot. I have just enough for overload. Shit. Shit. Upgrade. No, all strikes and defense gain in code. Upgrade all strikes and defense. I think they gain in code sounds hot. Upgrading obviously is a great choice, but every single time I ever use them, it only makes the function the cost of the highest cost card. So I'm gonna get a card back, the one single turn, right? And I do a strike, strike, defend, and then I get a 1 cost card that's got 2 strikes, 1 defend on that single card. Just ordered me some last dab. Good luck, clock. It's hot. It's good though. It's like, it tastes really good. I think it's like the mustard in it. It actually has flavor to it. The strikes are buffed, and I could upgrade them to make them even spicier, but I'm thinking that maybe we'll end up upgrading them anyways in the future. I don't know. No strength without unity. They all have encode now. If I could have done both of them, it would have been so crazy overpowered. I did not like the flavor, though. I feel like a lot of hot sauces that are that hot, Free Market Guy, they just have that, like, hi, what's up? I'm a hot sauce, like, just, like, chemical taste to me. Not my favorites. I forgot that these both had an 8 on them. But hey, look at this. I'm gonna have this card every single time for free. I have so many status cards. Scry me to the moon. Let me scry among the stars. Let me see what scries is like on scry. In other words, please be scry. I didn't scry that turn. And look at this, wound, slime. But encode this and do some of that. Yo! Dark Dash. Gain 10 block, deal 10 damage, and code compile air void. Delayed Guard. Next turn, gain 10 block. Deal 9 damage, and code compile increases card's damage by 1 permanently. Cultist Strike. I like the middle one a lot. Cultist Strike, though, considering that we have encode on like everything, we're just going to be just ripping through the encoding. Delayed Guard, yes, would have been choice, but this one was also good, question mark. All right, we can do Elite or we can do Shop. Am I crazy for wanting to do another Shop instead of an Elite? If we're feeling spicy enough, we could Elite there. Unlocking that Shop early sounds like it's the way to go. Remove all strikes, gain 5 bites. I do like that a lot, but no, not with what we got. Frozen Egg. See, now I kind of wish that we would have taken the smithing hammer. I really feel like Bronze Orb is probably better to put in there so we get that block with those cards. Then I'll Cultist Strike. Oh yeah, we could just put the damage on the start of the turns. What was that, like 50 damage? You're gonna have the ability to kill something immediately. Shop would benefit since not going for keys. Overload. It's not really going to do much here, but a little bit of damage. So it plays a copy of these cards. Maybe that would have been a kind of a waste there, but we're putting the damage on them, and that's what matters. Fine tuning. Increase the number of cards in the sequence by 1. I'm gonna go with another Bronze Orb. We have so many innate cards. But honestly, what? We could do what? 40 damage and block 20 or some shit in the beginning of every turn? Every combat? And I have no money. I literally have 0 money. He tried to steal money from me and I'm like, I got max output. What's that? Draw 3 cards at the start of each turn. Draw 1 additional card and insert 1 dazed. Interesting. Oh well. Might even be smarter to just skip and go question marks. Overload does not exhaust. I'm gonna maybe rest. Don't open the shop if you don't have money. Does it remove things from a pool? What if I did Bronze Orb, Bronze Orb? Is that crazy? Interesting. Have the ability to block a little bit. Scry that Void in Doubt. You see a relic and don't take it, it's gone forever. Really a good time here. You do a get latest defend or just a boost. gonna go with the boost. Cultist strike, compile. We will get that damage back. I mean, we'll upgrade the damage of it, is all I meant. Taking damage, though. We gotta finish them, like, now. 10 damage to all enemies 2 times. For all my stuff. Yes. And then this. Brew of Sharpness. Gain 25 counter. Gain 1 strength and code. Compile air. All enemies gain 2 strength. That sounds horrible. There's my delayed guard. Not upgraded though. Deal 9 damage, gain 6 block. If the last card played was a function, play this again. A 1 cost 9 damage, 6 block is already a good card. Okay. Honestly, no early access this time. Let me do this. Yep. Perfect. Now we can early access. Dazed and Wound. With a boosty. Can compile and gain 2 artifact right now. He's about to do something to me. The boost strength though and the blocks. Oh, he was just gonna heal himself. Alright, if I can play a function, then I get to follow through twice, and that should not be difficult since the next thing I do is gonna make a function. Let's do this with a block. That makes a function with the damage. Last card played was a function, so I do this and then a follow through. That's pretty good. Dude's getting rocked, dude. Boost or flail, the tough choices. Can I get my cultist strike out before I kill him? If I play a copy of each card... No, it's only on compile that it increases the damage permanently. I got it. Okay. Let's do this. Oil spill. Cultist strike. Compile it. A lot going on here. More scry? Insert 1 random status, gain 1 energy. When I say gain 1 energy, that does not mean like for the rest of the battle, right? That means for the rest of the turn. But it is encoded, so once I encode it, I'll gain energy back. So it'll be like a cool energy card. And then every time I get that card in the future, it'll also give me energy. It's like a free card. Once I compile. That's pretty good. For free in the future. Let's try it out. I think we're just going heavy compile build. If that's a thing. Smoke Bomb can actually be pretty good, but I'm not sure I really need the energy potion either. Oh. Kind of want to go to the fire and just upgrade that damn thing. The buggy mess. I'm gonna do it. I want to follow my gut. Follow my nose. Wherever it goes. Ah, screw you. Chooses the question mark. It's a tough fight. Getting this first flail off could be a pretty good move to get that for free. Via my bronze core. Cost 0 until it's played, though, and then it's back up to 2 cost. Okay, then maybe not. Still pretty damn good, though. Double orb early. Yeah, I need the block for sure. I could just pop my energy potion. 1 million for a bottle of Lee, right? Could I just buy half of one? I don't even know what these just said. What's a bottle of Lee? Again, flail, energy potion, bronze orb, bronze orb. That's some spicy damage right there. Everything's dying before I have to worry about the status cards, but man, we are generating a lot of status cards. I took another get latest plus. Flail is up again, by the way. I'm glad I used that potion too, because we got another good one. Berry potion. You need the exhaust status power card. Just can barely not finish him off. Alright. Overload. Overheat. 24 damage. Remove the next compile error you would encode. How many compile errors do we have right now? Zero. We have 0 compile error cards. Another get latest? You son of a bitch. Buggy mess. Insert random status. Game 1 energy. I'll do that with my bronze orbs. Let me read the bronze orbs again. The card itself, just so I have that down. Encode a random card with encode from your draw pile. So it right now it took 5 block, 9 damage. So 1 block, 1 strike, which is fine. On my status cards. Those are gonna haunt me. Cultist strike. Let's maybe go boost first. Gonna make this cost 2 though. Gotta get that strength. Apply 1 week to all enemies in code. Compile error. So now we're getting compile errors just because of the get latest. Cultist strike. 16 damage, 16 damage. Maybe I want to do that instead of the other cultist. I should have put my own cultist strike. That one's going to go away at the end of the turn. Well, I'm in it now. Gotta do it. Bye-bye, Alpha. Betas may save you. I want to kill the mushrooms before he kills the mushrooms. But if he's not going to kill the mushrooms, then there's not really any rush to kill the mushrooms. They're going to do bad things to me, though, to my face. If I get them down, though, then he could just kill them off. Trade off here. Kill them in 3 turns, or dear God, save me. Is there a eat mushrooms card? Well, see, now he's actually gonna kill him. I gotta do this damage. I'm When Ironclad kills a mushroom, he gains strength. Gain 10 block, gain 5 block, gain 5 block. Bruh, block card. Tentacles for Cthulhu, 22 months. Hey, Huts, how's the run going? Oh, it's going. No status cards with a scry? Mama. Mama. Just killed a man. Those beta cards just in time. Oh, I might. Get out of your strike, you're boring. Scry, get that out of there. Look at this fucking dog. Kill Shroom. He's not dealing any damage to the Shroom, though. Choose a card to exhaust. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Fire Spy, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. The Kimchi Lord, Wolfman, Cherry Stem, Moth Zombie, and Gray Jacket Guy. Wonderful stuff. We have a lot of block going, so... The Overload, you guys, is just so underwhelming. If we had 4 cards that we could put up there so we could overload 3 of them, maybe. Mushroom gives you a Forgetful. Ah. Alright, Overload. Oh, look at these burn cards. I should have used my potion power. Anything I can do about these right now? In 1 artifact and code, compile error, all enemies gain 2 artifact. That's gross. Not my favorite. Add a copy of the first card in the current sequence to the next 2 sequences automatically. When you draw the first status or curse card each turn, exhaust it and draw a card. That's a good one to get to free. Whenever you draw a curse or status card, gain 1 temporary strength or dexterity. Exhaust the curses and strength, or curses and statuses, or gain strength and dexterity for them. I think we're going to be overwhelmed. I think I might need to exhaust them. Gonzalez the Great and Powerful 44. What is up? They're both, they'd be amazing. The other one probably more fun, but could definitely get me killed. And I don't think we're really actually doing anything. Like, he's probably going to give himself more strength than anything. So if they gain artifacts, well, they don't get... You don't use the artifact, though, if it's a positive buff, right? I'm going to try it. See what happens. Oh, we used it immediately on our doubt. Alright, so we're just... That is the power that we need. Permanently. The repulse card. That'd be amazing. We could make this a constant... Start of every turn, gain 5 block and 1 artifact. Not against it. Or we could do a flail full release power. Watch me. Delayed slice. Compile that. Then do a replicate flail full release. Oh, we're hurting ourselves when we're damaging him, by the way, because of the flame barrier. I forgot about that. And he's not going to do much this turn, so... Get rid of the slime, I guess. Shit. Third turn, deal 6 damage, deal 7 damage to all enemies 2 times. Was I supposed to get an artifact with that? No, that was on this one. Shit. That's a power. I kind of wanted the power card. I should have used the power card. Another forgetful shroom. And 52 damage coming in. We had 41 health. Wait a second. Wasn't I supposed to get rid of this burn card? When you draw the first status card. I thought it was all status cards. No. Got a lot of energy, though. Got nothing in my discard pile, though. Okay, definitely this. He's gonna 10 damage Reaper them. Okay. 12 damage at 13 health. I'm gonna get it back when I get it back as a power, and I'll be able to use it immediately, but it's a power that activates its effect at the start of every turn. Oh, it won't actually apply it, but here's what I'm thinking. We do that, and we do that, and then we get the power. We use the power, which it doesn't activate, but I use my liquid memories to get this back, and that's how I finish him, with a little extra block on top. That will save my life. I also have the fairy in a bottle, but, you know. Gonna have to do a little bit better, I think. It's a mild amount of damage coming in. Not too big of a problem. Copying flail. There's my copying flail power. Yeah, I think we're dead. We're gonna use our fairy potion. Here's the problem, though. Fairy potion is gonna be activated after the second twin strike, and then the 12 damage is gonna come in after we're back, I believe. 1 week to all enemies. That'll be a huge play, I think. The cultist D. Get that cultist D, baby. Draw a card right now and try to save myself, I guess. Nope. Want to get this guy? Get this guy. Get this guy. I really need to do the damage right now. I did weak, but he's doing more damage now? He has artifacts. But how is he doing more damage, even with the artifacts? That's, I guess I'm so bad at the game. The game is like, I'm just gonna go ahead and uninstall for you. How about that?
Awesome to the max.
Awesome to the max. The GG. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get back into that. It's like, you're so bad at the game, literally just gonna Alt F4. Watching you play this is so cringy. He punched you so hard. He did go, "Hah!" And then it's like, pfft. Good. Now it's having a hard time running. Give you a refund too. Let's do that boss all over again. Yay! With everything that I've learned. Fuck! Well, Repulsor is still there. Upgrade the next 3 cards you encode. Ethereal, the first time you create or draw a function each turn, increase all the numbers on it by 1. Shit. Maybe sentient form. Awesome to the max. Bleh. Holy dicks. Probably gonna go buggy mess bronze again. I mean, the early access is great and all, but okay there, don't you know I get the +1 damage, +1 block because of the thing that I got there, the sentient form. You need the block right now. I mean, I can play all the cards, and that's not worrying about that, but it's the order of the sentient form. What do I want a sentient form on? Yeah, see, now I gain 2 energy for using this. You deal 10 damage. Oh, right. It grabs random cards. It didn't actually... Yeah, okay. I got it. Maybe early access would have been the... I keep thinking that one goes up. Bronze Orb. We clarified that last time, though. It encodes a random card from my draw pile. Oh, well. They're still pretty good. Well, this is going to be risky play here. Get late as twice. Kill all mushrooms. You didn't even make any mushrooms, you dumbass. Summon 2 mushrooms. That's the summon mushroom card, too. He knows what he's doing. That's fine. Okay. Doodly doodly. Neighbor. Status cards galore. Boost me! Digital carnage. 20 damage, encode, compile error. Function is ethereal. That's fine. I think I'll give a shit about it. That's so much. He's already almost dead! Wow! Look at these stupid mushrooms. Puffball. Look at this fucking dog. And crash. Hey. Shut your mouth. 8 damage to each of them. They're gonna apply block. What about I just drink this and get that boosty boost back? This is more damage than this guy though. Oddly enough. Block, 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 block. Block, 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 block. Mr. Kidney Stone over here. More block, 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 block. Almost got him. He's in the ropes. I could have focused harder on the mushrooms, I suppose, but I thought I could just get them, and the mushrooms are really making that hard for me to do. Maybe? I don't have enough damage to put on him right now. You know what? No block. Get rid of all of them. The scry plays. Scry me to the scry hole in the sky. $12 damage, 2 times, still not gonna kill this moaf. Got him. Woo! Easy. Find and replace. Put a card from your draw or discard pile into your hand, add a day's card where it was. That could be super good if we have that like 60 damage card. Assembly though is gonna be helping us scry through those status cards. I'm gonna go assembly here. I think we need it. We could do a unique curse and 3 relics. That would not be a bad thing to get right now because of the scry place. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP, draw 3 cards. 5 cards in the deck. Per 5 cards, heal 3. Winged Boots, Magnor Paths. Oh, there's real hype. Okay. Taking this middle path here with the fire if I need it. Although we're going to be hitting big time on that shop. He's going to be dead probably next time. You can sell at the shop here, though. Shop here, sneak through, double fire, shop. Do scry 8! Bruh! Encode all cards with encode discarded in select order. Bruh. We just basically scry everything and it'll just automatically encode it. If I encode 8 cards and I've got a 3 card encode, is it gonna encode 1 card, encode another card, and then put 2 in? Or is it just gonna encode the first one and be done? Remember, you can jump wherever you want with those boots. It will continue making more functions. What up, curse? Scry this, bitch. Can't believe we're going into the 3rd level with 3 energy. Of course, we have 4 for the boss, but... News team, assemble! I might want to call it to strike first. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Okay, everyone go back home. Deal 2 damage 4 times and code. See what the strength we're going to be getting from our boost. Iterate could be really good. Cycle each status in your hand, dealing 7 damage each. This could be really good, but we want to scry away the status cards. We don't want to work with them. Unupgraded is 2 times 3. 2 times 4, that's 8 damage for 1 cost. I just feel like maybe... Let's see here. After the first boost that we do, it does 5 damage 4 times. It's a 20 damage card. All attacks are pre-upgraded? Yeah. Iterate also works really well if you find sentient form. It goes 3 to 5, 4 to 6. Yeah, we don't have that, and I'm not going to count on getting it, though. I'm going to skip, I think. I hate the spike guys so much. If I overload right now, it'll play a copy of each card, which will force me to attack and get the spike's damage back. If I flail, 10 damage 2 times, I'll get 16 damage to my face. I think we literally do nothing this turn. Garbage. Swift potion. News team!
Assemble. Free boostio. I could strike him now. Kill him off. Then scry him. We'll definitely get rid of that. But any card with a code, it automatically gets put up there. So I want to encode. That one, I'm not sure that actually has encode. That's like more of a two-stage process. Encode, I guess. See what happens. Yeah, it did it. They're both there. That went really fast. Kind of hard to see, but... Sentient form, though, would be really good since we're encoding everything all the time. Well, block. Function gains retain. Gain 1 strength. All enemies gain 2 strength. I'm not worried about it. Fight me, dude. I do that, I get to follow through twice. 10 damage scry sounds nice this time of year. All to block. 13 damage, 20 damage, so let's go block, damage. Okay, I've got 7 strength. What am I getting strength from if not just boost? Because we had a free boost there. What else is giving me strength? Follow through. It's really good. With 7 strength, I mean, this would be doing crazy amounts of damage, right? 9 times 4, 36 damage for 1 cost. How did I get 7 strength? Follow through is amazing too. It's 18 damage and 12 block, assuming I play it after a function, and we have functions to spare. Take iterate for the memes. I just feel like it's gonna be the end of us. Iterate now. You guys are gonna kill me. I'm not feeling it in my gut, my core. This isn't a wheel kick, okay? It came back for you. I don't think taking iterate will kill you. Game will crash. Don't lose your second chance. The peer pressure is real. Get literally shit on. 30 block now, though. Or, yeah, 30 block and 30 damage. I put iterate up there. Function gains exhaust. It's gonna be gone by the end of this anyways. Nobody cares. Energy. I need some, like... flipping card draw in this. Five damage 4 times. See, I told you it was good. Boost. Gonzalez great and powerful, 44 months. I'm sorry if I missed that. This Invoked's been, it's been great. I'm not mad at all. I'm gonna do it. That way when we get the function back, we have the ability to use it. If we get both of our invokes in a row, though, it's gonna be bad news bears. Oh, pen nib. class default plus. Add a copy of the first card in the current sequence to the next two sequences automatically. Could be good if we specifically play it. Membership card first. We are going to have one more shop. So that membership card could actually be worthwhile. 50% off for 150. Oh! Ooh! My butthole! Piercing shot. Yeah. Use a card in the sequence to return to your hand. It gains retain. No. I'm thinking pen nib. And Vajra. Vara. However you want to say that, I don't know. Application post could be really good, but I'm not feeling any of these. You could totally make class default work for us. I could totally bung it up though. It's add a copy of the first card in the current sequence to the next two sequences. It's not like it always happens. It's just the next two sequences. I'm gonna honestly say no. I don't know. It could have been strong. Maybe I'm getting tired, but I'm having a hard time imagining how good that could be. 10 max HP, but bottled code. Upon pickup, choose a card within code. Start each combat with this card in the sequence. 10 max HP. Remove a rare card, get 10 max HP and heal to full. Transmute, remove a card, gain a random card within code. Bottle code could be super good. With the boots, you can jump. That's right, the boots. I gotta remember that. Transmute the curse. If you yeah. That's true. We can try it. You want to show me what you gave me there for a second? Gain 1 strength. All enemies gain 2 strength. Not the best. I still want to do question mark here. Bye. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Singing bowl would have been super good a while ago. Do I want to fight Super Hulk Boy? Because I could just fire afterwards to heal up. Fire, shot, fire. I say we do it then. Pass. Too late. Fool. Fool of a joke. 18 damage. Boost me. I said pass something else. Okay, good, because like there's no way I was passing this. Taint happening. Then block and code, compile error, gain 2 frail. You're just a load of turd. Gain 1 blur in code. Alright, shit, you're in. Frail is 25% less block from cards. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do that. 1 blur, 13 damage, 5 block. You know what? Fuck it. 2 frail is gonna end my life. Watch it. It's for more block now, but less block later is basically what just happened there. I gotta play a function to get follow through to work. Another compile error, just give him 2 strength. No, he's doing multiple hits. Philosophize, it's just actual trash. Do the lock now. Put the damage in the card. Oh, we have artifact. Good job. Oh, that forced me to pen nib that card. A decent amount of damage, but could have been better. Dominator. This is the last card in the sequence function. Gains play this again. Not gonna be possible with what I'm currently doing. So I'm gonna Cultist Strike first. Kind of a waste of this, but I'm not gonna not do it right now. You know what I mean? I'm off to bed since I have work early tomorrow. So see you, PK. Till Tuesday. Let's get some iterate up in her. More scry. Oh, buggy mess. Invoke again. Defend. Strike. Now how are we going to use this? Hey, Terminator now. Encode. This is the last card in the sequence. Get to play this again. So, 10 block, 13, 26 damage rather for 1 cost. 22 damage, 6 damage 4 times, 11 damage, scry 3. The most powerful card in the world. 5 block, random status, gain energy, 5 block for free. Kind of a waste, like I said, because he's intangible, but I'm not gonna not do it. Scry, you're 3. What's up, Judy? Don't use any attacks. He's only taking 1 damage on attacks, this clock. Yeah, but I mean, I could do 1 damage or I could do 0 damage. Why wouldn't I just do 1 damage? Evening Hots, have you thought of cheating yourself items with console and Dad's Home Plus? So once you get to the first item room to try and see if I could get even the best items in the game for the first item room, only if you can still beat Dad's Home Plus. I think I understood what you meant there, Conboy. Like, just cheat in and see if you can beat it with Tech X. I mean, I did beat it with just piercing. Less to do with item luck, more to do with enemy luck and boss luck. Hey there, how are you, Huts? I'm feeling good. Surprisingly awake. 1 damage 10 times is still 10 damage. I'm tired, says Convoy. A copy of everything in there. There's nothing in there. Let's pull a card. All enemies lose 6 HP. Sounds like that might actually go through his intangible. Don't it? Should we try it? It did not. The way they worded it, it made it sound like maybe it was a thing, but I think we gotta kill him right now. I'm thinking it's kill him or bust. Oh, there's my card. First attack each combat deals 8 additional damage. And we're gonna pen nib. We're gonna rip and tear next time. There's my repulsor, and I should just take it, I think. First status card or curse card each turn exhausts, and then it gives me a new one for it. Wanna want, wanna want, wanna we want. Spend 100 souls. Destroy the key to get 1 dex. That could be good, but Blue key is the only one that's worth it. There's nothing that I need to upgrade right now, though. That's the problem, you know? So maybe I should just... I mean, I could start upgrading, like, a random strike card. Got you live. Filthy Milkster, what's up? Never seen this mod. What it does in code do. You'll just have to watch it. I'll try to explain on the next time. Breaking keys are free. Spend 100 souls. Oh, it's a free action. Yes, it's free action. So I could break it and smith, you're saying. Right. We are going to hit shops up, and I think that 1 dexterity is not as good as me just getting the ability to pick the best card or best artifact. You know what I mean? I'm putting my money in the shop, literally. Go to card draw, sure. Do it. And then we'll skip over here. Skippity doo dah day. Make that worth using, I guess, since it's only enemies gain 1 strength. Hit the shop up. Ship it. 5 damage, 3 additional damage for all your status cards. All of your status cards. All of them in my whole deck. That sounds pretty good for what we have going on. Deal 8 damage, encode, compile, gain 3 dexterity. It's a feature. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, gain 1 temporary strength. This would just give us so much more block every time that we try to block. Combine that with the strength one, exactly. Fortify and ship or what I'm for. The problem here, though, is that we're going to be exhausting our status cards with Repulsor, so maybe ship it is not that good. We're going to have another shop, though. Let's not forget, there's one more shop coming up. So I'm thinking we just save our money for that one. And remove a card. You know what? Why don't I remove Philosophize since it's kind of trash? What was down here? Gain 4 block each time you play a card this turn. I'm gonna save it. Sure. You begin to fall. Goodbye, defense. Not the stuff that I wanted. Code X copies of Fragment. 5 damage, 5 block. Gain energy. Exhaust. That kind of solves our high energy, low card draw problem. The fruit juice. I'll take your fruit juice. I could buy Format and Chemical X. Let's try that. Yeah, let's give it a shot here. Oh, class default gets retained. I didn't see that. So we could just keep that on in our hand until we get something that we could like really stuff in there. I'll try it out. We spent all of our money. We did a good job. And you know what? I'm gonna go to this guy. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna pen nib this. Hmm. 44 damage, 36 damage. 36 plus half of that. Was it not pen nibbed? 18. $10. How is it pen nibbed to 36 damage? Oh, the first attack every turn does an 8 additional with Akabiko. That's my bad. I thought we could get away with that and we just didn't. Math is hard. Whatever. Add a copy of the first card in the current sequence. Boost. Oh, wait, I can't. Because there's bullshit up there. I gotta get that bullshit out. That one. Then boost it, and then class default it. So we get more boost. Boost me. Boost me in my boost hole. Buggy mess. Glad you took iterate now. Yeah. I'm gonna iterate right now. I'm gonna come back for 2 costs and I won't be able to use it. That's the problem. Be a good card though. Shoot. $26, that's 46. This guy's got 45. Am I just not even gonna iterate at all right now? 36, 46. We get the block too though, and we need it. Ha! Suck on that. Clock. Math. I already know her. For a loop. Well, we do have the chemical X. Retain the next card you encode causes X additional copies to also be encoded. I think I gotta go because that sounds crazy with the chemical X if we get a good card in there. If we boost that and we just get like 17 boosts. I have to go pee so bad. I'm like, maybe we'll just finish. I'll go pee. Ah. I like how we have 5 and 8 cards too. This is a good one though to have an 8. For sure. 8 poison coming in. And 5 poison and 2 weak coming in. That's a lot of poison. What's this poison resistance? Poison triggers at the end of your turn. Spend all my remaining health to remove 10 poison per... Okay, yep. I do remember that. Scones here? Go pee, you dumbass. Hey. Can we not? Though? Eight block, 5 block, 17 damage. Rip it and rip it. That's what I say when I pee. Can you not though? Oh, he's right though. Let's get this buggy mess up in there. Oh, for every energy I do not spend, I get rid of 10 poison. So I want to try. If I don't want to take the poison damage, then I have to not spend all my energy. This is kind of messed up, but try to follow along. Oh, I was going to explain the whole encode problem thing. Every time I use a card with an encode on it, it puts it into the sequence. When the sequence hits full, or 3 cards, it compiles it into whatever card this is, which is just literally all 3 cards smushed together, which costs no more than the highest cost card in the sequence. Got it? I'm awestruck. Thank you so much for the raid of 14. Welcome, you guys. I'm just fighting the final boss and then we're calling it for the night, but I appreciate you showing up. It'd be short and sweet. Definitely going to win. Welcome, everyone. Definitely Cult to Strike here. And I can't not Assembly. See, I'm gonna gain energy for this too, which is pretty saucy. We're loading ourselves up with status cards, but we did... What did we do? We played... It's a feature. Whenever you draw a cursor status card, gain 1 temp, strength, and dex. I'm assuming I'll be able to handle it. Scry me. So, any scryed cards that have encode on them are going to be shoved up my butt. No, shoved into the sequence. And we also want to scry our status cards away. Unless we want the attack power, I guess. Encode. Not encode. 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 Encode X copies of Fragment. I don't think that really counts as an encode card. I'm gonna use up all my energy on that too with the X cost. So it's gonna give me one back, but... Very interesting. You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? We scry... We don't scry invoke, and the next turn we invoke and class default that invoke. Right? That will guarantee that invoke is added into our sequence for the next 2 sequences automatically. And then that means we're going to get energy back equal to the total cost of cards in the sequence. We'll go ahead and we'll X cost format, shove that up there, and yeah, we'll just get free energy this way, right? And that'll happen if I do not scry invoke. So next turn we're gonna get class default, latest, invoke, format. You know what? Get rid of latest. Get it out of there. I think I did that right. Galaxy Brain. I want to end with at least 1 energy this turn. 2's better. But I don't want to put anything up into my sequence. So we'll end with 2. Alrighty then. Like I said, we invoke. We add a copy of the first card in the sequence to the next 2 sequences. And then we format. What's going to go on here? Gain 2 decks. It's already at 3 decks, so that's going to be 5 extra decks. This turn, your next skill is played twice, so a double dodge roll. So 14 block this turn, 14 block the next. So actually probably more like 18 block because of the decks that's going to be added. Which is bullshit, if you ask me, but... You don't have to worry about blocking, I guess. Now end the turn. Don't format. I mean, we could totally add better cards up here than Fragment. That was old. I'm gonna try it though. 5 block, 6 damage, 5 block, 6 damage, 5 block. I don't need the block, obviously, but... That should have been free, right? Because this is compile gain energy. My bad. I'm gonna definitely scry. Well, that could be totally fine. This is gain energy equal to the total cost of cards in the sequence. So adding higher cost cards in there is a good move. Might want the blocks, but I'm gonna scry them, see what happens. We missed our opportunity to get back the energy with the flail because... Why did that happen? Which card did we just play? Where is it? We just cut through, right? Oh, it encodes the cut through. So we lost it. Okay, never mind. Cancel that. 13 damage, 16 damage, 16 twice, or 13, 13. I gotta go with flail here. It's only 3 poison coming in, honestly, so we could just double this up and get that 2 artifact, which is gonna block something later. Poison, I guess. Choose any number of cards to discard. Oh, was there another scry card in there that I'm missing? Sure. They just send multiple cards in there? What am I missing? What's happening to me? There's so much going on. Repulsor. Draw the first status or curse card, exhaust it, and draw a card. I wonder if it still counts as me drawing the card. I'll get the temp strength and the temp dex, and then Repulsor will remove it. I wonder if they work together like that. It's good enough to have, though. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Okay. And then double that. That's a lot of poison coming in. Didn't I just get some artifact? Those already went away? Don't really need a block. Next card you encode causes X additional copies to also be encoded exhaust. So it uses up all my energy now. You get it when you compile. We'll try it. $42 poison. And we're starting at 3 energy. Did we pull a void card right there? And then it exhausted it, so it looks like it did pull it. That's trash. Also 6 more poison, and then a noxious fume, which is going to guarantee poison coming in. Guess I'll die. Great time for iterate, but be dead. Digital carnage. Compile error. Function is ethereal. X cost cards. What are we looking at right now? Add 5 extra copies the next time I add a card to the sequence. Do we want a multiple iterates? 36 damage. This is 27. I say we go hard on iterate. $14 damage to enemies 2 times, 9 damage 4 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 times. Obviously, we're gonna die via poison here, but shit, dude. How much damage is that? 36 times 3, which is 72 plus 36 is like 100 and something. If I had just a little bit more energy, man, 1 more energy would have done it. 108. You have the fairy in a bottle. Yeah, but there's no guarantee I'm going to get the damage next turn. If I'm holding on to this much poison, this will knock it down to 20 poison, and then we'll get like a bunch more, but still. Yeah, my 5 dex isn't going to do shit for me right now. I'm gonna pass, I think. Maybe we should have done it because we're gonna die anyways.
Okay. I can't not do that. 16 damage plus 16 damage. You know what? Kill it now. Bruh! Iterate! More like itermate! Got him. The X-Cost cards did it. And then I got fall into a pile of rubble. It was the next wheel kick. It was the next wheel kick. I got wheel kicked. Constructor, gain 5 block when encoded. This, if this is the first card, increases block by 5. Separator deals 6 damage when encoded. If this is not in the first or last slot, increases damage by 6. Terminator, if this is the last card in the sequence, function gains play this again. Funny how you have to unlock those cards, but I got one of those cards. Snecko! Cool. That's not even a boss? Question mark? Snack. Awesome. Well, we're playing Snecko next time. Snecko is a boss. It's not a boss, though. It's a mini boss. It's not even a mini boss. It's a normal thing. It's not even elite. All right. Well, we did it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.